let's step into one of Mostar's most breathtaking mansions, Musli Begovic Mansion. It was built in the late 17th century by the Musli Begovic family, who had migrated from Herzegovina. This mansion is now run by their ninth generation descendants as both a museum and a boutique hotel, tucked along a charming uphill path beside kHz Mosque. Its garden is a dreamy oasis filled with palm trees, roses, and countless other plants. The courtyard of Mr. Begovic family's mansion is paved with stones from the river Neretva, and inside you will find printed works in Turkish, Arabic, and Persian, along with clothing, carpets, lamps, and intricate copperwork from the Ottoman period. Open from April to November, the mansion of Mr. Begovic family can be visited with professional guides who bring every detail to life. And just across the river Neretva, on the eastern bank, stands the elegant Bistravich house, built in the 18th century, with its ground salon, kitchen, and traditional exterior. It is the epitome of an Ottoman-style home. And then there is the Caritas house, a hidden gem from the late 16th century that looks like it came straight out of Anatolia. With its classic courtyard and layout, it sits quietly on the east side of Luka Bridge, just south of the Mostar Bridge, a true must-see. Now, let's wander into the beating heart of the city, the Coppersmiths Bazaar. Once home to leather workers and tailors, this vibrant street was actually a goldsmith's market back in the day. Its name comes from the many coppersmiths who once filled the area with the sound of hammer and flame. Today, it's a treasure trove of handmade cups, coffee pots, and beautiful souvenirs that carry the spirit of the Ottoman past. And after all this wandering, what could be better than resting by the banks of the Neretva River, soaking in the city's tranquil vibe? As you stroll through the narrow streets with the call to prayer rising between stone houses and sunlit courtyards, Mostar offers as one of the Ottoman Empire's most beautiful legacies in the Balkans. Every corner breathes history. Every wall, every window tells a story. And as you explore this open-air museum, Mostar, you become part of a living tale that stretches back 2 centuries. But Mostar is not just a city of the past. It's also a symbol of peace and rebirth. With this magical atmosphere and deep historical character, it is not just a place you visit. It is a place you feel. And I can promise you this. Once you have been there, you will find yourself thinking, I need to come back. Now, before we wrap up, let's not forget, Mostar also gave rise to some remarkable figures during the Ottoman era. Among them were the poet Bosneli Dervish Pasha, governor of Bosnia from 1599 to 1603, Bosneli Ali Dede, a Sufi sheikh of the Halveti order, Ebuzade Mustafa, as the city's mufti, and the Mustafa Sıtkı Karabey, who became mufti at the young age of 25, and his son, Ali Rıza Karabey, went on to make the first Bosnian translation of the Islam's holy book Quran, a milestone in the region's cultural history. In our next episode, we will take a short drive, just 20 minutes, from Mostar to visit the serene Blagai Tekke of dervishes, a dervish lodge nestled at the source of the Buna River. And then we will continue on to the enchanting centuries-old Ottoman village of Pochitel, just a half hour away. Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop dreaming. I am your host, Tecsun, and this was Dream Destination. See you in the next.
Dream Destinations.
Yaptım.